Live fearlessly. Two simple words that I have lived my entire life by. But what do they mean? What does it mean to truly live fearlessly? What does it mean to be fearless? I'm sure that's a question that a lot of people, including I, have. But to truly understand what it means to be fearless, you must first understand fear. And everybody is afraid of something, but not everybody is willing to admit it. But to truly understand fear, you need to acknowledge fear beyond yourself. So I found 8 people from different backgrounds who I had never met in my entire life, who would divulge to me, a complete stranger to them, what scares them the most. And it all started with one simple question. What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of? Not living life to the fullest and not actually taking the risks that I know I should take.
I'm afraid of everyone that I love not being in heaven with me.
Honestly, the only thing I fear is God.
I guess I'm afraid of stepping out of my comfort zone.
I have many fears, but I think my biggest fear would be change.
Honestly, playing guitar in front of people. It's like one of the only things that I am afraid of still.
I guess, like, being alone, maybe, you know?
Afraid of what people think, you know?
I'm very used to doing the same thing, and I had the same job for 6 years. I was so afraid to change jobs or do anything. I usually try not to let it hold me back.
I think there's been a lot, not just one thing, that has held me back from fear. One in particular was the fear of change, I guess you'd say.
You know, I gotta do what I can to conquer it and keep going, whether it's fear or not. I don't think anybody without fear, honestly.
Yeah, I really wanted to just sell all my stuff and just take a trip to Asia's or out to some random islands just for a year. Just the fear and the pressure from everyone that I tell my idea to, they're like, that's a stupid idea. I was like, oh, you're right. It's just that peer pressure thing again. I think it all comes down to that kind of, not willing to let everyone go just because, and just disappoint everyone. You know, what if you can't put your life back together after you've done something like that? If I didn't have any fear, I wouldn't have any limits on anything. At least in my own head, I wouldn't. You know, be limitless, really. Maybe I live to your fullest potential. Who you really are would come out because you wouldn't be filtering everything through this fear. You just do it, right?
So I guess that's the reason why I go to a gym, is because a lot of people, including me, are worried about what people say about what you look like. That'll be the struggle that I have. Right now, at this point, I can just come up to anyone, with boldness. I actually work downtown as a delivery driver. Basically deliver packages. It's downtown, so there's always people. And I guess I'm one of those people that likes to come up to people now and just communicate. I can actually speak to anyone now. Yeah.
I just started working at this new place, my first job, so I was really scared to step out of my comfort zone and do something that I'm not comfortable with.
I wanted to go to college for a number of years, and I could never actually pull the trigger to want to go to school, say college. That was always a goal of mine that I wanted to achieve, just to get a degree in college. And I decided that I didn't want to go because I was too afraid to say, okay, I want this commitment. So afraid of commitment in that regard. So finally, I actually decided to go to school, and I achieved my degree. Got my degree in fitness training. I'm a personal trainer, and I love what I do. So had I not decided to step out on that faith and then move past fear, I never would have accomplished what I've accomplished, and I would not be able to actually impact the lives that I impact on a daily basis, thousands of people.
And now, these people who moments ago were strangers to me suddenly felt like friends. And after sharing with me how their own unique fears affected their lives and how they conquered them, they then shared with me some of their own advice on how to live fearlessly.
Man, just live every day, life to your fullest. Jesus died on the cross for you, so make every day one for Him.
Go out, try new things. Don't sit there and think about all the things you could have done. Go out and do it, otherwise you're gonna regret the rest of your life, wondering what would have happened, what if.
but fear is just an obstacle to get over. You're afraid of it, do it.
Relying on the Lord and just knowing that no matter what happens, that if you love the Lord with all of your heart, that He will lead you to happiness.
Living fearlessly, living life without bounds, and not being held down by your fears, insecurities, maybe failures. Living life fearlessly is at least taking calculated risk and accomplishing those things over time.
So why not do it? Why not just take that risk? Because while this life is beautiful, this life is also very short. So do it. Do something that you're truly afraid of. Push your boundaries. Take a dive. Take a leap. Take the road less traveled. Dance like nobody is watching and sing at the top of your lungs. Smile, laugh, and love through your whole life. Because that's what it means to be truly fearless. To acknowledge your fears, but to live your life in spite of them. And as for me, I choose to live fearlessly. Will you?